Derby day, everyone. Derby day has arrived. 3:30 this afternoon. Epsom, what a race. Really good. Really looking forward to this. 19 runners. There's 8 races today at Epsom. All kicks off at 1 o'clock. A couple of really nice races, actually. The first 2 at Epsom today. As the Princess Elizabeth Stakes is the first race at 1 o'clock. Then shortly after that, second race is the Diomed Stakes. Then you got loads of big runner handicaps with a Derby sandwiched in between things at 3:30 this afternoon. Really looking forward to it. Got a few final thoughts on the Derby this morning. But first, just want to touch upon yesterday's OAKS race. Super exciting this one, I thought. Mini Hawk. A magnificent ride for Ryan Moore, getting her up on the line to win by a neck. 9-2, pretty nice price. She was sensational. Ridden prominently behind Whirl, who was our pick. Whirl, so a bit disappointed that Whirl finished second, but she was magnificent, wasn't she? Could Wayne Lorden any more? Well, it's difficult to say. I thought she really gave it everything. Very good attitude, hasn't she, Welsh? I mean, she fought back when I think Mini Hawk pulled alongside her, fought back beautifully. So really was a great, exciting race. Those two finishing 4 lengths ahead of anything else. Desert Flower, who was the favourite for the race, 11-10 she went off, so pretty hot favourite after a Guineas win. I mean, she wasn't terrible, was she? She still has finished third in the OAKS, but clearly the 1 mile 4 distance isn't going to suit her. She's going to be suited to shorter distances based on that performance. Although that may change, you never know, but never really looked likely. But still, it's not a terrible run, is it? Our other selection was Killing Queen. She never got into the race at all, never settled whatsoever. Took a bit of a hold early on and just couldn't get settled at all into the race. Bit of a disappointment for that point of view. But Will, sensational performance, and whilst finishing second is never fun, we had a nice bit of place money on her, so not too disappointed. And really, it was one of them races where it was just great to see, wasn't it? Great to see a classic race that had a brilliant finish down the home street where they're both, trading blows down the back front. So it was a brilliant race from that perspective. And you got to say, Aidan O'Brien, what a genius that man is. Will he have a Derby winner then this afternoon? Well, chances are he may well do. Delacroix remains the hot favourite, around 9-4, 5-2, I think, in places. It's really strong for Delacroix. It's not a bet I will be placing, but it is the Ryan Moore, Aidan O'Brien double up again, so you can see why he will be a very popular selection. Obviously has some good form coming into the race as well. Be interesting. I'm not surprised to see Delacroix stay pretty strong at the top of the market, and I would expect that to be the case throughout the day. We will see. Ruling Court easing a bit. You can get around 11-2, 6-1 now. So people probably thinking similar things to Desert Flower yesterday with Ruling Court. Not entirely sure whether he will go the trip. But 11-2, well, he's getting close to being an each way backable price, isn't he? At that type of price. So I'm sure some will still get behind him, and he was magnificent, wasn't he, in the Guineas? So we will see. If he can stay, then obviously there is some potential value there. It's not a bet I will be placing personally, though. The 2 bets, as in the aforementioned video that we are on, are Lambourne. And Lambourne, I got him around there. I got him 14s and 16s in the anti-post. He's now around 17-2, 9-1-ish. So a lot of money coming for Lambourne. I think that's because he's drawn well, and I think he was a bit overpriced before. Wayne Lorden will be on board, so can he go one better than yesterday? We will see. But yeah, I do think Lambourne will go well. As I said, drawn pretty well from that perspective. The other one is Lion in Winter. His price obviously fluctuated a lot last week. In the last couple of days, not really moved around too much. Currently 13-2. Draw potential issue, drawn 19, so not ideal from that perspective. So we will see how he does, but certainly it's a bet I've placed. and I do think he can outrun those odds if he can bounce back from his last performance. Certainly, he was obviously a massively hyped horse. Of course, it's the Master Aidan O'Brien, so we've got to think he has some chance. But yeah, the draw is a bit of a concern, of course, and obviously his last run is a bit of a concern. So I think that's why he is priced at such a bigger price than what we would have expected going into this week a few weeks ago. The other horse that's coming for a bit of money is the French runner Midak, supplemented for this race. Obviously, they think he has a good chance unbeaten so far. 10-1 now, was much bigger early in the week, around 16-1. A lot of people mentioned Stanhope Gardens, potential each way value there, 14-1. At the very big prices, and there is obviously a chance that one of these very big priced runners drops in there, or at least places. Tennessee Stud is quite interesting. Bit of movement on the market for him. Joseph O'Brien trained was around 33s, around 22, 25 now. So there's been a bit of nibbles around for Tennessee Stud. These horses are all still very early in their career, these 3-year-olds. So you just think that all capable of improvement. So yeah, something at a very big price could quite feasibly drop him. We've seen it before. But Aidan O'Brien, obviously, he's got 3 very live chances here. I think I've seen a bet where you can get him at 5-4 to win, to be the winning trainer of the Derby, which seems like a very reasonable price. So that's the Derby final thoughts. Yes, Lambourne for me, and the Lion in Winter as well. Both each way picks. Lambourne is obviously the one I'm most probably happy with, given I got such a good price in the anti-post market. The Lion in Winter, big question marks there, especially with the draw. Also, one final thing, we don't know exactly what the ground's going to look like today. The ground didn't go as soft as what people thought it would yesterday, so it was quite interesting. And the weather forecast, just going to look at it now this morning. Yeah, it's plenty rain around it seemingly, but we'll see how that plays out. Nothing overtly heavy, doesn't look like, but there are showers around pretty much all morning and all afternoon in Epsom, so that could impact things this afternoon. We will see. And we will see if the tactics are the same as the OAKS. We'll see the top 2 there were ridden prominently, and even Desert Flower in 3rd was ridden right up there as well, just dropped off Whirl. So yeah, we'll see what the tactics looked like this afternoon as well. Anyway, all the best. Let me know what you're getting on. Really, really good day of racing. Let me know if you're backing anything in the big handicaps as well. It's going to be a brilliant afternoon, I am sure, and fingers crossed you can find some winners. All the best and take care all.